So let me wish a very, very good morning to all of you. I'm sure all of you are totally charged and energized to spend 30-35 minutes with me. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Now, this particular moment when I'm standing in front of you, I remember an incident in the life of mine, 1989. A memorable year where two great stalwarts of cricketing world had the debut. The match was happening in Sialkot, the ground with lot of greeneries and very difficult for batsmen to bat on that. India was playing the second match and the inning was the second inning for India. India was at 22 runs, 5 wickets down. Sidhu and Ravi Shastri were on crease, and the ferocious team of Imran Khan, the Wasim Akram, the Waqar Yunus, Imran himself, they were there on the crease, and Indian batsmen were having real tough time. Waqar is coming with a ferocious speed and he bowls his second ball to Ravi Shastri. Ravi Shastri is bowled out. My goodness, the 6th wicket down. Sidhu was amazed. What is to be done? The match is lost, gone. He was praying to the God, oh God, let some miracle happen. He looked at the pavilion and he found a person, a small boy coming towards the pitch, and that boy was a great stalwart. He came on the crease, he started his inning with a great style. The next ball of Waqar Yunus, my goodness, he could not see the ball, it was so fast. Another one, he had to leave the ball. Alright. The very next over of Waqar Yunus, the very first ball of Waqar Yunus, he tried to hook it, but unfortunately the ball took the inner side of the bat and came straight on the nose of the batsman. My goodness, it was a gory sign, it was bleeding, and that young boy fell down and he was really crying. The physiotherapist came and he gave him the ice pack. Within 3 minutes, the boy stood up. Everybody was stunned. What is happening? The match is gone, the last batsman. The boy stood up and he said, yes, nothing happened. Let this broken nose be there with me, but I will play. I will play the game today. It's a question of my nation. I will be on the crease. Amazing, friends. Amazing. I saw a leader born there on that moment. A leader born there. He is a person who worked, who acted, who took decision in crisis, in difficult situation, difficult time. There are many, many examples. Same year, you remember the Badshah of Bollywood, Shah Rukh Khan came to Mumbai. He started his inning, Likewise, who does not know about great leaders in business, in sports, in politics, in financial world, in banking world? I really admire of J.R.D. Tata. Amazing leader, a leader with benevolence. Think about him. Ratan Tata, think about him. Talk about Mahatma Gandhi, talk about Roosevelt, talk about Mother Teresa. Who are these people? They are the people who have contributed to the lives of humanity. They have contributed to the life of their nation. They have created huge amount of fan followings and they have gone into the heart of their audience. Gentlemen, ladies, today I am thankful to all of you that you have given me so much of time. My name is Ainain and we are going to spend some beautiful moments understanding few golden nuggets of leadership. Please keep your notebook and pen ready so that you can write down some important points. Right, so let's move further. Before that, let me ask you, do you know yourself or do I know myself? Am I aware of myself? Does I know me? I and me, different personalities. Does I know me? Know thyself. That's why philosophers like Socrates, Plato, achievable is they have spent so much of time in this subject, know thyself. Unless I know myself, how can I be able to contribute to the lives of others? The first and foremost strategy, the first and foremost trait of a leader is to know himself. He must know himself. And how? There are many blinkers we have. I'll share with you, you can write down. The acronym SELPH. SELPH. These are the stumbling blocks. The blindness are covered because of this. S is somatic. Somatic means body. It's all physiotherapy, physiology, my body. Do I know myself from the physiology point of view? E for emotions. Am I aware of my emotions? My higher emotions, my lower emotions, my negative emotions, my positive emotions. Am I aware of my emotions at the time of crisis? And do I know how to handle those emotions? As a leader, it is extremely critical. L is a language for conversation. A leader has to have that language where he can converse with people. P is practices, and practices help you create habits. Right practices result into right habits. And the last alphabet, H. It means history. History means, now we go to past and try to bring the past in my present and curse my present because my past was not good, so I spoil my present. And because I do that, I take my present to the future also. So I bring my past from past to present, and that past from present to future. So whatever I was, I will be in future. These are the blindness. I must know about these things before I dwell into the leadership realm. Focus. Focus is the most critical aspect. What does this focus mean? Wherever you focus on, that particular area expands. It's very simple psychology. There's something called reticular active system. Reticular active system. You might have experienced in your practical life that you are driving on the road, and just for example, you are driving in your black Toyota Corolla, and you presume that, oh, my car is wonderful. Now that particular thought which comes to you at that moment, something happens in the brain, and then you would end up finding many black cars on the road. So whatever you focus, it expands. I just want to share this as an example. And focus means follow one course until successful. Every leader has to have that focus, because the focus results into finding original, creative, unique solutions, and I must be aware of it to go into the details of it as a leader, isn't it? So now, if you are really focused about it, let me put you on activity now. Are you ready? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. So now I am sharing a screen. A slide is coming on the screen, and then just read it carefully. What is written over there? I want complete agility. Your time starts now. You are given 120 seconds to tell me how many F's are there. So go ahead now.
It's a 9.
Go ahead. Think more. I want more focus.
13.
Aha, okay.
12.
Okay. Who said 12?
Yeah, upstage. I dropped around. 14 F's. 14.
Okay.
One in the title also.
All right. Yes, great. That's a great one. That's focus. How many F's are there in this particular slide? It's amazing exercise. It really churns out many gray matters from your brain, okay? And that confirms that you are attentive. Ladies and gentlemen, this slide was basically to tell you that you are attentive, and I'm happy that you are attentive. Thank you very much. Now, let me give you a very, very small and precise definition of leadership. It's a huge subject, and I am a small pebble in this realm of leadership, trying to understand, trying to imbibe something within me. It's a huge science. I have read John Maxwell, I have read Tony Robbins, I have read Blanchard, and I have read Ramcharan. They speak and they write so great things about leadership. But the most precise definition of leadership which I could gather is that leadership is a set of characteristics or behaviors. Characteristics or behaviors that one exhibits and value them. Characteristics, behaviors, and values. Three important points come in leadership. How it is there, we will share this in a moment now. Now, let me ask you, what is coming to your mind when we say leader? Leader. What comes to my mind is a leader is somebody who has a capability to lead. Leaders lead, and they have got huge followers. Why they have got followers? Because the followers are inspired by him. Leadership is all about influence, nothing less, nothing more. It's all about influence. Leadership is a great realm. Everything rises and falls on leadership. That's what John Maxwell says, and I admire his statement. Leader is actually the captain of a ship. And you know, Earl Nightingale, she says that if you spend an hour a day for 5 long years, you would become an expert in that particular subject. A leader has to practice that aspect so that he can take himself to the higher pedestal, the higher level. A leader is the person who is made to contribute to the life of people. A leader is a person who is there to share his greatness and become the one because he has got huge followers. Now, I have another you can say mind twisting exercise. If you allow me, let me share one more slide with you, and then so we can share this. At the same time, I must tell you that leadership is a 10-letter word. 10-letter word. Okay. Now the challenge for all of us is that how many more words you can create from these 10 alphabets. Let's go ahead. Yeah, I'll give you one sample. This is the one. Okay, we can put it on this. Just an example I'm sharing with you. Okay. So this is about 150 seconds. For example, I can create a word called dear or lead. Okay. Using 4 alphabets. So let's use our brain, let's use our mind, and then see how many more words we can create. And that will be learning from you also. And you can shout from there. Elder. Okay, please write down. Yeah, let me write down, please. Yeah, elder. Lead. Yes, absolutely correct. Yeah.
D-E-A-R and D-E-A-R.
D-E-A-R and D-E-E-R. Okay, perfect. Reader. Reader has got 2 R's. Shape. Yeah, shape. Correct. Shape. Yeah. H-I-S. His. Hip. Okay, hip. Yeah. Lead. Okay, lead. Read. Yeah, read. Alright, read, correct. And then dealer. H-I-P-S. Real. Huh? Shape. SEEC, yeah, SEEC and SEAC also, isn't it? So I am telling you, it's amazing. I did this exercise about a year ago, a year and a half ago, and I could create about 23 words out of this. 23, amazing. I was absolutely surprised. Leadership, frankly speaking, if we go into the layer by layer by layer, you can discover that leadership is also about leading, about dealing. It's a real thing. It's about shape, ear, hear, see, whatever. Amazing, isn't it? So a leader has to move from one place to other place to inspire people, not only be a consumer but a contributor in lives of others. Not only a getter, but giver. Giving is a prime responsibility or prime virtue of a leader. From getter to giver, from facts to feelings, money to mission. I heard somebody, some great speaker, I don't remember the name at the moment. He says that focus on your mission, money will follow. Leaders focus on mission. Money comes automatically. Money is a byproduct of the mission, you know. Leaders share their experiences, the personal experiences, and inspire people. They talk about opportunity, and the biggest thing what leaders do, they create, they generate, and they inspire, instill hope in the masses. Hope in the masses, and that's something amazing for a leader, because followers are looking forward to that. We can change the slide now. You can remove it from here. So as we have seen, yeah, we can remove it. We need not share this. Okay. All right. Okay. So we have what we have understood. We have understood that a leader has to move from this pedestal to that pedestal, the higher one, wherein people are looking forward to him to inspire. And you know, gentlemen and ladies, it's a value system of the leader which makes him a leader. The values, what he carries with him. You know, the background where he is coming from. You know, the background, what he is coming from. And value is actually the soul of leadership. No value, no leadership. You may be leading some group just because of some position given by somebody to you. But that position is at the mercy of somebody. You have no capability because you have no values. Value is a soul of leadership. Add value to people, add more value to more people, add more value to more people, equip more and more people to lead their lives successfully by their capability. You know, somebody said that it is better to teach a person how to fish rather than giving him the fish, isn't it? Very pertinent. A leader's role is to create more leaders, and that is the way a leader grows. If you add value to one, you multiply the entire masses, because that one person can create many more persons of his stature. Values are like glue; they hold people together. I'm not here just to give you gyan. You know everything about it, but just trying to some, you know, I'm just trying to highlight a couple of important points over here. Value is like North Star. The North Star. For a shipper, the North Star is very important. The guiding principle, my path, the direction where I am going towards. Value is like compass. They give me the direction. Value is like identification that brings identity to me. What I am is all because of my values. If I don't have sustainability towards that value, it is not me, somebody else. Now, as a leader, I have to have those values working with me all the time, and beyond that, I have to inspire good values in people, because good values create good leaders. Bad values create criminals, isn't it? Devils. So there's a difference between God and devil. Leaders are godly. So we as a leader have got huge responsibility to share values and to instill values in the heart and mind of my people, my followers. And values with pure motive, that's authenticity. That is authenticity. And now, authentic leaders are virtue for the planet. Virtue for the planet, you know. Why? Because as a leader, I have to have inspirational value. As a leader, I have to have economic value. I have to have mental value, social value, emotional value, physical value, intellectual value, spiritual value. I have to have those values. Gentlemen and ladies, developing myself as a leader is a great task. But it is not out of the world to achieve. It is very simple. The crux of the thing, the crux of leadership is awareness. Awareness about me. That's why know thyself becomes critically important for all of us at the moment. Okay. Now there are three questions which is, as a leader, I must answer to myself. What do I value about? What care I am taking? What care I am taking about my values? So first is that what I value about, what care I am taking about that value, and if I am not taking care of that value, then what am I doing? Leadership is all about value. If I have no value, I am like an animal. God has created a human being with right brain and left brain, and He has given us the power of choice, isn't it? The power of choice has differentiated me from animals. If I have no values, I am like animal. Do I want to be like an animal? No. I have my value system working for me. Without value, I am just a stone. Idle stone. No value, no life, no leadership. Now, leadership is the ability to add value to people and influence the team members to work with confidence, work with enthusiasm and the great zeal. Zeal is a very important word for me after joining IITD. Yes, you know the reason. It is a human factor and value system which binds a group together and motivates it towards goal. That's leadership. Gentlemen, ladies, all of us have that capability, that power. The only thing is that I have not realized it so far. The only problem is that I have not seen that so far. I have not delved deep into within me. Why? Because I have not cared about it. Now is the time, since we know what is leadership all about. So it is my responsibility to go ahead and talk about it. Now there are 4 words which you should write down. You should write down. Leadership exhibits thoughts, emotion, words and action. I call it TEWA. 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 Thoughts, emotions, words and actions. Believe you me, all the leadership is around this only, these 4 words. But beyond that, I will take you to an exciting another activity. Are you ready? I hope I'm not boring you. Are you ready for another exercise?
Yes.
Activity. So let me share one slide with you guys, and this is all about how emotionally strong we are or how emotionally intelligent we are. Okay, so I am posing 15 questions to you. It is on the screen now. 15 questions are on the screen now. Okay, you are required to answer them from 1 to 5. 1 is the lowest agreement, 5 the highest agreement. 1 the lowest agreement, 5 the highest agreement. For 300 seconds. I mean 5 minutes, man. And maybe less than that if you can complete it. So start now. I can recognize my emotion as I experience them. 1, do not agree. 5, fully agree. In between, your choice. It's an exciting exercise. I had attended one one workshop on leadership about 6.5 years ago, and the instructor asked these questions from me. He gave a sheet like this, He gave a sheet like this. How emotionally intelligent you are. I am sharing the same from that trainer. Okay, it's a great learning. It's a great learning. So I'm sure you are giving yourself numbers from 1 to 5. If you want, I can read down. Do you want me to read, or it's visible to you?
It's visible. We are doing this exercise, Ainain.
Wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Can I have some water, please? Okay, I'm very happy to find everybody engrossed in this, totally engrossed. So great, lovely, 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 lovely. I can see your intelligence from my mental eyes. I can go there, wherever you are. I can go there. I can see you totally involved in this. I'm so thankful to you for paying attention to this. I'm obliged to everybody who is there with me at this moment at this Zoom meeting. I'm obliged, and I'm thankful to all of you for giving me your precious time. All right. So you can add your scores now.
So 44.
Okay. So 44 is 1. Please let me write down somewhere. 44 is 1, okay? All right. Somebody might get more than that or less than that also.
51.
Next is 51. 51. 61. Okay,
46.
56. Okay.
63.
63. That's lovely. 40.
Yes.
Okay.
75.
Sorry? 75, somebody got 75?
56.
Oh my goodness, 75, amazing, Amazing. Okay. So most of us have got their marks. Most of us. That's lovely. Okay, if everybody has done it, now let me proceed. Am I allowed to proceed now further?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you very much for being with me. Now, gentlemen and ladies, whatever scores you have got, they have got relevance, importance about your emotional quotient, emotional intelligence. Now, I would like to have a one-to-one discussion with all of you, maybe later on, and then you can share your scoring and then we'll discuss about it. Okay? I will not disclose the meaning of the scoring at the moment at this place. Okay, so I have got just 10 minutes with me. So now let me share, very fast and quick what is all about leadership. We can stop this slide now. So now be attentive. L to P, 10 alphabets, and every alphabet has got excellent meaning. So let me just begin with L now. Leadership is all about life, love, listening, learning, leading by example, and laughing. Yes, laughing on myself, laughing on yourself. I must have the capability to laugh about myself. I shouldn't be miserly and laughing. Laugh about yourself. That's leadership. E is all about empathy, emotions. ethics, excellence, all about ease. Then we have got A. The very first word which comes to my mind about A is the awareness. An aware person has the capability to lead himself. First, he leads himself and then he can lead the world. Self-awareness, awareness. Attitude is the game. Attitude is a game of life. Attitude makes or breaks our life. I have to have that attitude. Accountability. Accountability is the most important aspect. Why? Because it talks about jawabdari. Jawabdari. Accountability. I am accountable for something, and let me tell you, every leader is the person who has put somebody in his life who holds him accountable for the promises, for the work what he or she does. Anticipation. He anticipates good, bad, this move, that move, and strategize accordingly and take action. All about A's. So all good A's, what you can think about, put it over here. Okay. D, determination. Determination. He is a different. I remember a quote from Shiv Khera. He says that leaders don't do different things. They do things differently. So that disruption is very important. Discipline is very important, and development is part of life. Every day a leader leads, every day a leader reads, every day a leader deals so many things, isn't it? E is talking about enthusiasm, huge amount of enthusiasm. I always say that enthusiasm means N plus theos. N and theos, two Greek words joined together, have become enthusiasm. You know what does it mean? N means within, and theos means God. God, God. So just imagine, my dear friends, if God is within me, who can be against me? It's a point to think about. Be enthusiastic all the time. Have energy, have excitement, have encouragement, and then equip yourself and equip your people, equip your team, equip your masses to emerge from their slumber to the next level. Everybody has the potential. R is talking about research. A leader does huge amount of research. He respects people and he earns respect. He takes responsibility, give and take responsibility. He is a result oriented, a role model, and he has got huge amount of resilience working for him. Okay, he is a selfless contributor. He's a simple person, always smiling, focusing on serving the people, serving the masses. So there's something called servant leadership. Servant leadership. All focus on serving others with smart goals and successful attitude. And he is always a seeker. A seeker is a person who knows many things, but he does not know that he knows many things. He doesn't boast about it. He's a seeker, always seeker, always seeker. And a spiritual person is always a seeker. He moves from the worldly domain, the mundane work, to the seeking world. And that's what generates leadership. I am lucky to be part of many great stalwarts in this field, and I am really fortunate. After SH, the biggest H is hope. Hope. I as a leader, I have to generate hope for me and for my followers, for my team. Humble. Humility is the virtue of a leader. I honor people and I get honor. I am honest and I'm hardworking as a leader. Integrity, innovation, inspiration, and the influence. Influence is a very powerful word, and leadership is all about influence. Nothing less, nothing more. Nothing less, nothing more. P, positive, and pride. Pride about me. It is very important word, not arrogance. There's a difference in arrogance and pride. I can pride, but I don't have to be arrogant. Okay? So a leader is always proud about himself, his team, his working, his strategy, and then his go ahead and result oriented attitude. It's always there present. A leader is always passionate. Whatever work he or she is doing, passion is there. Passion is, if time permits, I have a small clipping to show you about passion. Let me wait for that. Now he's a persuasive person, he understands the psychology, he leads with purpose, and he is a people man. A leader is always a people man. And gentlemen and ladies, I am quoting Andrew Carnegie here. Andrew Carnegie. No man will make a great leader who wants to do it all himself or get all the credit for doing it. Leaders don't seek for credit, they seek for contribution. They work for contribution and they work together. They believe in collaboration, complete collaboration. Now, beyond this, if you still can write down a couple of, there are many things to share with you guys, but if you allow, I can go ahead for another few minutes more. Okay? Okay. I think I got 5 minutes more, but I would request the organizers to please extend a couple of minutes more for me, if it is okay. Now, I'll share the 10 C's of leadership. It's a huge one. The biggest one is communication, and there are 10, 12 like that. I can share that, but then I would like to tell you that amongst all the C's, in the first C, communication, which has got the highest importance, because it's communication which makes or breaks a leader. Because if you communicate, it brings the credibility, it brings the courtesy, clarity, correctness, consistency, concreteness, conciseness. All these things have to be part of your communication, because if the other person does not understand what you mean, the way you mean, and the way you want to understand, the way you want him to understand, your communication is incomplete. And if your communication is having flaws, forget about that. I remember in the class, if you also remember, communication it constitutes 3 important features. One is the vocal tonality, and that is 38%. Words are just 7%. So what you speak is just 7%. How you speak, 38%. And the body language constitute 55%. 55%. So as a leader, you have to have that body language, the enthusiasm, the energy. That matters a lot. It's a part of leadership development. And then every leader has a child within him. Every leader has a child within him. I remember William Wordsworth, some of you, he says that child is the father of man. My heart leaps up when I behold a rainbow in the sky. So was it when my life began, so is it now. I am a man. There and here. Amazing, no? So be it when I shall grow old or let me die. The child is the father of the man, and I could wish my days to be bound each to each by natural piety. So let that child be there within us all the time, and then it's a secret of leadership. The child should also be there. Now, as I requested all of you to carry a paper plane or paper boat with you. Have you got it? Anybody? Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, wonderful.
Yes. Excited.
Wonderful. So that's great. Kadambariji. I could see that. Now, on the left side, on the right side, you have enough space. Please write down some important words what we have discussed that makes a great leader. So if you have aeroplane, on the left fin, the right one, write something, some good words which really makes you as a leader. You think about yourself that you are this. Somebody might write enthusiasm. Somebody might write resilience. So 4, 5 words, 6 words, whatever you feel, you remember about yourself, your personality. Just write it down on them. Okay. All right. So with this exercise, the last 1 minute, I have got to be physically fit, mentally agile, intellectually sharp, and a spiritually awakened individual to be a great leader. All right. So कुछ भी असंभव नहीं है दोस्तों. Just think about it. I have many more things to share with you, but for now, this is good enough, and I must leave this platform with one thought, that in 1954, one person, Roger Bannister, came in on the world platform, and he says that he can break 4 minutes record. He clocked 3 minutes 59 seconds for 100-mile race. So we all are leaders. We are here to break the past records, and those past records are past now. So let's create history for ourselves. Let's give a new shape to ourselves. Never, never, never give up, and goodbye. Thank you very much for giving patient hearing to me. Thank you so much. I am really indebted and I am grateful to all of you. Thank you so much. 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 Thank you so much.
Enjoyed, Ainain. Good one.
Lots of learning.
Thank you so much.
Excellent.
Tons of learning.
Thank you so much.